Welcome back to KPsKINGDOM, Cooking with KP, and today I'm going to show you how to make my beautiful creamy spinach, feta and chicken vol au vents, or like a little open pie. Very simple to do. Let's get on with it. A little bit of oil in a pan, just like that, and I've got one chicken breast which I've seasoned up with some white black pepper and a bit of salt, and I'm going to put that seasoning side down, right, just like that. And what I'm going to do now is season the top side of that chicken breast. Again, a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper, just like that. Okay, nice and easy. All right, so we're going to cook this off at a sort of low medium heat, and I will cover it just to help things cook a little bit quicker. Add a little dash of white wine, just like that, and I'm going to cook that through until I have an internal temperature of 74 degrees Celsius. Right, really nice and easy. Right, leave all that schmutz in the bottom of the pan, and what I'm going to do now is a little bit of garlic paste. You could use some crushed garlic if you want, that's up to you, but the garlic paste is just a little bit easier. I'm going to put about a 160 gram bag of baby spinach leaves, and make sure you get it on the bench, otherwise you are not doing it right. Okay, so make sure we pick up all those bits of spinach off the bench, put that into the pan, and we're going to cook that down for a little bit. I'm going to add in a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper, of course, freshly ground. It's always the best. And I'm also going to add in one secret ingredient right at the end, just to give this a really beautiful flavor. And all that's going to be is a little dash of ground nutmeg. Right, put that in, let that cook down 3, 4, 5 minutes or so. It won't take very long at all. As you can see, that spinach wilts down really quickly, and once it's cooked, it's going to come down to only about that much. Any of those juices, put that straight back into the pan and set that aside. So all those juices that we've got, I'm going to add in around about 1.5 tablespoons worth of flour. You can use plain flour, self-raising flour, use whatever you want, and a little bit of some Dijon or French mustard, right, about half a teaspoon's worth. Now, using a whisk, stir that through with a little bit of cream as well. So we've made a roux and we've added a little bit of cream, and now we're going to start creating a really beautiful sauce. So stir that through just like I'm doing right there, and it will thicken up at a certain point. You'll feel it just all of a sudden turn into a really nice thick sauce. Now my chicken breast that I've cooked, I've already shredded that up, and I'm going to add that into our sauce just like that. Okay, really nice and simple. And the beautiful flavors on that chicken and all that schmutz that came out of the chicken that's going into the sauce, it's just going to enhance the flavor of our little vol au vents. I'm going to add in our spinach that we've cooked just like that, put that straight in, and we're going to give that a good stir through as well. Just keep using your whisk, and we've already got rid of any lumps, but look, using the whisk, if there are any lumps that want to appear, we're going to get rid of those. Okay, now I've got around about 110 grams worth of cubed feta cheese. I've put that straight in as well, just like that. Give that all a good stir. I've given the whisk the flick, and I'm just going to use my spoon and keep stirring that through. Okay, really nice and simple. Now in the meantime, Mrs. KP has already got the oven sitting at around about 180 degrees for the next step of this recipe, and this is the fun part. Normally I would buy them, but the price at the moment is just absolutely crazy. So using a fluted cookie cutter, I'm going to cut out some rounds of puff pastry, store bought of course. I'm not going to make this, I can't make puff pastry, so we're just going to make out these little rounds of puff pastry with these nice little ruffled edges, just like that. Really nice and simple. Now you can make these into 4 pieces or 9 pieces, up to you. I've done the mathematics and I found the right cookie cutter, so I can actually get 9 per sheet of paper or pastry. Okay, so we're just going to take those out, put those on our baking tray, and we're going to do a second round again. Right, so we're just going to keep making these nice little ruffled pieces of circular pastry, just like that. Really nice and simple. And we're going to create our own vol au vents. Alright, and if you haven't tried making a vol au vent before, it's not that hard. If you want to spend $9 on pastry for this dish, maybe a little bit more, or you want to spend around about $3 to make this dish, it's up to you. Here I've got a circular cookie cutter, and I'm just going to cut a little circle out of the center of our pastry. So we're going to end up with a little donut with ruffled edges, right? Just like that. Little bit of water around the edges of our pastry, just like that. Really nice and simple. We don't need to use egg. We don't need to use milk. I'm just going to put a little bit of water around the edges, and all we're simply going to do is layer up these little donuts of pastry straight on top, just like that. How easy does this look? Okay, so I've worked out my sizing with my cookie cutters and what I have, and we're just going to make sure we get everything the same. Okay, so all we have to do is make all these little donuts just like that, and I'm going to layer these around about 3 layers high. Alright, so a base and another 3 layers of pastry on top, and it's going to make up a really nice little vol au vent. And if you haven't had a vol au vent before, especially a filled one, oh man, you don't know what you're missing. They're light, they're puffy, they're really tasty. Anyway, I've put those vol au vents into the oven for around about 10 minutes, 180 degrees, and as you can see, they've already risen. They don't take very long at all, and I have also pricked the base of those vol au vents with a fork, and all we have to do now is put our little beautiful creamy spinach, feta and chicken filling straight into the center of those vol au vents. And of course, me being KP, I'm going to put a little bit too much in, so just put those in just like that, stuff them up. And you can stuff these with anything, but this particular recipe actually works out beautiful. The flavors are just absolutely out of this world. Okay, so we're getting ready. We're on the final stretch. Now, the oven is already sitting still at 180 degrees. I'm going to brush the pastry with a little bit of egg wash, just like that. Just nice and simple. Just a little bit of beaten egg. I'm not going to put milk or water in this time. Just a beaten egg. Right, just around the edges, just like that, and put a little pinch of good, sharp, tasty cheddar cheese straight on top. Just a little pinch, right, just like that. Really, really nice and simple. Okay, now, all we have to do now, make sure we've got all our cheese off the bench into our vol au vents. Yes, I do wash my bench every time before we film, and all I'm going to do, put those straight back in the oven for around about 10 minutes, 180 degrees, and when they come out, they're going to look absolutely magnificent. And all we have to do now is serve these up. Okay, I'd love to see you try and make this recipe at home. It is really nice and simple. Now, thank you so much for watching this video. Really do appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that like button. Gives me confidence. Should make you feel warm and fuzzy too. Please share this video with all your friends on all platforms of social media. We are trying to get the name of KP's Kingdom out there. Don't forget to hit that notifications bell to be notified every time a new video goes up. And please leave a comment. I love reading and I do respond to all valid comments. In the meantime, if you want to learn how to make something really cool like these little creamy spinach, feta and chicken vol-au-vents, well, you need to come and join the family, my family. Hit that subscribe button and you'll never miss another one of my videos again. Alright, I'm off to eat these and I will catch you next time. Bye.